Been a little while since I've been on here. Hold on, let me go upstairs and grab my charger so my phone don't try to die on me because I got to do a TikTok live like right after this. Let's see. Got that. All right, cool. Okay, I'll get back downstairs. Actually, I should set up my news. No, not today. Okay, as I get down here, we're gonna talk about what is going on around the world, my friends. Like, what the? Sorry, excuse me. What the heck is really going on right now? I haven't been on YouTube in a minute. I know. I'm sorry. TikTok's my platform. It's been hard to do. I guess both. I need something that could stream both. The ones that do don't. So it sucks. It does suck. But it's all right. It's all right. We're gonna find a way through this. So to start off, what should I start off with? I woke up to some pretty unsettling news. I got a call this morning. Actually, I got a call like an hour ago now. But I got a text this morning that I needed to answer this call like pretty much immediately. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? Shit. Um, Apparently, the United States subs are on high alert right now. A person that's working in these submarines is sending out a warning to his wife, and he pretty much, told her to get, prepared for this. So, uh, basically, shit is looking like it's going to hit the fan, and especially in Europe. Now, I've been seeing people put dates out there. Y'all know me, I don't like to put dates. But this person told me the same thing and said that September is a month to watch. And I'm like, oh boy. Oh, here we go again. Oh man. They said since the beginning, it was things could start in 2022, but things really get bad at the end of 2023 and beginning of 2024 if we make it that far, depending how bad these circumstances get. I've been seeing everything going on in the world, guys. I've been completely keeping up with it. I know about the Russian bombers going to Scotland. I know about the Russian blockade. They had their blockade up and they seized a Turkish ship. Like they just went on there and inspected the Turkish ship. They had troops come on there. They shot warning flares, and Turkey came out at Russia's neck. I believe yesterday they came at Russia's neck and told them not to escalate this in the Black Sea, meaning that we might be seeing something between Russia and Turkey brew up, and that's something I do not want. Like the United States got patience. Belarus and Poland, they kind of got patience at this point. They're building up on each other's border. Belarus is on high alert too. That's another reason the United States is on high alert. Everybody in Poland, Lithuania, Latvia are pretty much on a very paranoid stance right now. They don't know if Wagner's going to come through their borders or if they already have. I know Poland claimed to have stopped a saboteur operation of a Russian. They said Russians. They didn't say Belarusians. They didn't say Wagner. They said Russians. So I know they did that. They stopped that operation or whatever was supposed to take place in Poland. But all these countries are sending troops to their borders and they're starting to close down their borders with Belarus. It's a bad sign. And Lukashenko said yesterday, if any one of these countries attack, he's not going to hesitate to use everything of their arsenal, even Russia's tactical nuclear weapons. Which goes into the question I've been talking to you guys about. Could this war start nuclear? Could it really start off nuclear? And I think it could. I honestly really think, in my opinion, I really think that it could. It really just depends on what you believe in. But I do know there's a war being brought up on behind the scenes, guys, between these camps, between the Dems and Repubs, between the public government and the shadow government, if you believe that far into it. I know there is a big war that's brewing off between them as well. And we're just in the middle of everything. We're in the middle of this whole world war, this whole new world order. And we're also in the middle of these governments getting ready to shift or disappear. I don't know what's going to happen next. Like, is it to take out everything and then start a one world government, or is it just to take out everything? I hope they're smart enough to know what the fuck they're doing. Excuse my language. I've been trying to work on my cussing a little bit, but man, yeah, this is getting bad, man. I seen. I'm going to talk about this on TikTok. So TikTok, I got an article I got to talk to you guys about. But I ran into an article yesterday to say that is United States ready to fight two simultaneous wars? So you know me, in my head, automatically I thought they were talking about Russia and China. I'm like, oh yeah, I already know they're talking about Russia and China. No, 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 no. They were talking about just China and North Korea. They're like, can the United States take on China and North Korea simultaneously? Because that's exactly what's going to happen. And then they put out a whole different scenarios of how it could start off a nuclear, like North Korea could start with tactical nukes, and United States can start using those back, you know, and all that, and China would start using tactical nukes and have a limited nuclear war and all this mess. And then it started going on a position that China and North Korea don't trust each other, so they would be forced to work together, and they don't like to work together in the field of battle. So this could mess them up, but also team them up against us. So that was like another a back and forth that was, you know, coming up and shit. So I'm like, dang, are we about to go to war with China? Well, yeah, of course. China, North Korea, Iran, and Russia are the unholy trinity, I think they call it, or trilogy, or whatever they call it. But yeah, I know them. They already got a little name for their little group. And Iran's, you know, goal is the Middle East. Russia's goal is Europe and Africa. China's goal is Asia and Africa and Middle East, possibly. And then North Korea is pretty much just stuck there. I'm not even going to give them a big mission, bro. They just stuck. They're there. I don't see them bringing no navy down and going to the freaking any kind of battles anywhere. I just see them literally fighting Japan and South Korea. I don't see North Korea's. I mean, they could send troops through China and send them through Russia. You know, they could help, you know, that way. But honestly, I just see North Korea kind of isolated. But another concerning thing before I get off the topic of North Korea, they're saying that North Korea's new missiles are Russia's new are old missiles. So the new Hwasong, I think it's called, the Hwasong intercontinental ballistic missile heavily mimics the Russian Topol hyper or not intercontinental ballistic missile. I don't know if I said hypersonic. I wasn't trying to say hypersonic, but ICBM. So this shows that Russia and the United States caught on to this pretty quick, is arming or using their scientists to help North Korea build intercontinental ballistic missiles. So meaning North Korea more than likely really got intercontinental ballistic missiles that can go up, break off, and hit the United States with the help of Russia and China. We got to bring China into this. We got to bring China into this. I don't care what nobody say. They're helping the North Koreans. It's part of their this is part of their goal. Like they don't want the United States to take North Korea. They don't want the United States to have any kind of their nuclear technologies or to take any of their nuclear technology or anything to try to re-engineer or whatever. I don't know if they're really willing to do that. Like, we got shit way better than what North Korea got, so I ain't gonna say they're gonna re-engineer it, but probably study it and, you know, figure out better ways to take it out, something like that. But yeah, China wouldn't let that happen. They'll step in way before, especially if they had a hand of helping North Korea get these missiles running. They're not just going to let the United States take it. Fuck no. Or South Korea at that. That's why they're preparing for war with South Korea, Japan, and the United States. While the United States, Japan are building up a new missile interceptor system, which is going to be able to take out hypersonics from Russia, China, and North Korea. That came out yesterday too. I'm trying to let everything flow out of my head. Y'all know me. So I'm trying to let everything flow out that I studied in the last couple of days. I'm like, dang, this is really getting bad. Pennsylvania was giving out potassium iodide within 10 miles of a radius from a nuclear power plants. I think the residents had to stay there for a while or have to be working near the nuclear power plant for them to get the free potassium iodide. But, you know, when these events come out, it always brings out the question of why they're handing this shit out. Are they expecting a nuclear catastrophe? You know, are they expecting something big? You know, after the PSA put out that warning last year about nuclear war, they also put out potassium iodide. The government started buying up potassium iodide. And then, you know, when they buy it up, you know, it's better for you to get it for yourself before everybody gets it. So you better go start going to a website and trying to get some potassium iodide. If y'all need links, I could start doing a shop list on my YouTube, and maybe if they give me a discount code, it will, you guys can have a discounted code on potassium iodide or something like that. I could do that for you guys. But it's time to start really getting the good shit. Like it's time to start getting your stuff in order for real. You never know what could happen. You never know what happens tomorrow. You see how it's been, guys. Russia shooting missiles on Romania's border. Things are tense in the Black Sea. Ukraine is getting more bold and hitting Moscow. The Kerch Bridge has been attacked like 2 or 3 times this year. The other bridges have been attacked too. I think the Choron bridge, I think it's called, or Chordon, or something like that. Bridge in Ukraine that connects Crimea to Kherson, well, has also been attacked. So I mean, it's on. It's game on, guys. It's on and popping. Like everybody's in position. NATO has 360,000 troops. Now it's confirmed from the Russian side, at least, that NATO has 360,000 troops on their border with 8,000 armored vehicles and tanks, 6,000 artillery systems and mortars, and also 650 helicopters. I put this on TikTok as Russia had it on their border, and I had messed up. But it was Russia saying that NATO has all that on their border, and this is why Russia's about to start moving troops, about to start moving nukes, about to start moving hypersonics, about to really start getting back into the game because they don't want NATO to pretty much have the first strike, have the upper hand in the first strike, you know, tit for tat. So I told you guys, I warned, so the people that's been with me since the beginning, what did I used to warn of? I used to warn for the tit for tat. I'm like, guys, all this is going to build up, and when they start getting into this round of tit for tat, you know, escalating and de-escalating, being aggressive and non-aggressive, but going back and forth with punishing each other, like NATO moves troops, Russia moves troops. NATO moves equipment, Russia moves equipment. NATO moves nukes, well, Russia moves nukes first. NATO moves nukes. It's a tit for tat right now. Cyber attacks has been going crazy off the list. They have malware in our fucking grid, and they're talking about the Chinese about to shut down our grid. Like, it could shut down our grid, not that they're about to, but if we're going to war with China, then, and they got that malware, and they got that button to shut it down, then you got to expect, okay, is this only hitting military bases? Is this only hitting certain areas, or is this going to be for the whole United States? Because remember, war with China, electromagnetic pulse. Speaking of electromagnetic pulse, the Space Force is getting ready for electromagnetic warfare. I read that yesterday on TikTok. Oh, not on TikTok, but I put one of my sources on TikTok showing that the Space Force is getting ready to fight our adversaries in space. They're getting ready to take out their satellites. They're getting ready to go after ground radar systems, ground satellite communication systems, and all this other mess. They are putting out the warning that the Space Force, now we know what the Space Force is for. I'm like, dude, what the hell, man? Are these for aliens, or is this for, you know, our adversaries? And they're like, yeah, this is going to take out our adversaries, you know, specifically the ones that are going to use their satellites to attack us, that's going to use their satellites as intel, you know, where to find us. So they're talking about having an electromagnetic pulse war, or electromagnetic war. They say pulse war, so I can put the pulse in there, but electromagnetic war. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, this is shutting down systems. This is frying satellite networks or whatever they're going to be going after, and this is going to be probably disastrous because this could cause a domino effect of satellites hitting each other out in space. There's so many satellites up there. One mishap could turn into a disaster. You think a meteor shower would look bad? Well, it probably would. But think about satellites just falling down from the earth from all sides, like just like boom, 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 boom. You know, they got thousands up there. So it would be a catastrophe. And really bad for phone service, really bad for, you know, our daily routines, or even our military. Our military would be forced to fight in the dark if everything down there is already gone. So that would be bad too. But yeah, a lot. What am I missing? Iran. What's going on in the Middle East? So Iran, I know Israel and the Palestine are starting to like escalate even more, and I think the Hezbollah is getting ready to get into the war too. as they've been saying they're preparing for the war on the border with Lebanon and Israel. So I know that Israel's getting ready to brew. That's about to be really bad. Now, where the United States stands in this, it's a little weird of a moment. You know, they're saying Israel's military is on the verge of collapse because of the shit that Netanyahu's doing. But at the same time, they're saying they're there for Israel. You know, they already just sent F-16s and F-35s to the Middle East to counter Iran. They got Marines and sailors on ships going through the Strait of Hormuz, and they have Iran on high alert in the Persian Gulf. And I know Iran has been using their radars to detect our F-35s to see what they're doing. That just came out yesterday too. That they just activated their radars to detect our F-35s. So it's not looking good, friends. Like we literally got a battle all around the world. No matter where you look, it's getting worse and worse and worse. And if you want to know what's going to happen here at home in the Third World War, well, just don't look in the history books because the history books ain't going to tell you shit. Because nobody has invaded the United States in World War One or World War Two. Nobody came on our soil. No, I mean they came to Pearl Harbor, but nobody came on our soil of California or Florida and started shooting people or started shooting missiles out of, or in the sky and shit. But we're in 2023, so we don't need people on the ground to fight warfare no more. All we need is drones, subs, frigates, boats, warships, whatever, planes, bombers, you know, anything. Strategic bombers, all this shit. Electric warfare, direct energy weapons, cyber attacks, hacking, all that mess. This is why the Pentagon had people hack our satellites and paid them $50,000 for doing so. They found 3 different ways to hack the Pentagon satellites, and now the Pentagon's trying to work on their defenses because they know this is the next war. It's going to be part of the next war. But anyways, for what could happen here, a lot can happen here, guys. A lot can happen here. I know people are like, no, nothing's going to come to our soil, dude. You're on drugs or whatever. Like, I ain't gonna say the drugs on here, but they're gonna come after you. But yeah. People that have an open mind and that need to get their shit together and get ready before all hell breaks loose, yeah, you probably should do that now. It's that time. Uh, this stuff wasn't going to last forever. We wasn't going to have this life forever. I don't know why people are brainwashed into this. I guess we can blame our government or we can blame our propaganda, whatever. But life was never supposed to last this long, like forever. Like, this society that we had that was so peaceful, so open, people unifying, kind of. I mean, still shootings every now and then. Still was shootings in bad areas, but that's going to happen anyway. That happens all around the world. But we had a little peaceful time. People got used to that peaceful time, and now they think nothing could happen. And the more and more shit that's happening, RIP, or not rest in peace, but prayers to the people in California too. I know what's going on over there with the hurricane and shit. Prayers to those. I know it's about to make landfall. It hasn't happened since 1855. I think I read up on the last hurricane that hit California. Actual hurricane, not tropical storm that happened in the 1900s, or the little tropical storm that happened in 2004. But actual hurricane hitting California, it hasn't happened since 1855. So this, once again, is another world-breaking record again. Another world-breaking record, bro. What the F is going on, man? It's like this year is just getting us ready for some kind of catastrophe. Oh, we're the closest to nuclear war ever. We're the closest to World War III. Oh man, we have all these fires. Oh man, we have all these floods. We have all this, these super tornadoes and shit, and hurricanes coming back to back to back to back to back to back. Like, it's been a weird couple of years, my friends. I hate to say it, but we really in some crazy times. Now they letting out the fake meat, the lab meat. People about to eat lab meat, bro. They got lab meat, man. Treating us like guinea pigs, right? Yeah, let's see how these humans react to some lab meat. I wonder if they know the difference between lab steak and real steak. Lab chicken, real chicken. Lab fruit, real fruit. Like, come on, bro. This is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Oh, orange is never going to taste the same again, is it? I remember the nice juicy oranges I used to eat as a kid, the nice apples I used to bite into, bro, and everything just feels fake. I feel like I'm in North Korea right now. I'm just the fuck is the fuck is this? But man, it's ridiculous. Um, what haven't I talked about? We talked about North Korea, China. I haven't talked about China like that. The China front right now. As I told you guys a little bit earlier, Japan and the United States are working on systems to intercept Chinese, Russian, and North Korean hypersonics. I do know China is trying to strengthen their ties with Belarus. They say they're going to strengthen their military ties with Russia. They're going to strengthen their ties with Iran too. So this is showing what side they're on, immediately. And then they already said a couple months ago they were going to strengthen their ties with North Korea. So I mean, not a couple months. This was like last month. They met with North Korea and told. Oh yeah, it was Russia and China that met with North Korea that day, and they all, pledged stronger ties with North Korea. So China's not too far fetched out of this. North Korea is preparing for war. I do know this. Taiwan's vice president was in New York a couple of days ago and then went to California on her way back. So we have China pissed off about that. The United States also announced a $345 million. It was either $345 million. I had it confused. I thought they passed it back to back for Ukraine, but they're doing this thing where they're passing packages back to back for Ukraine and Taiwan. So we are not only arming Ukraine with military weapons, we're arming Taiwan with military weapons too now. Before it was arms sales. We wasn't just putting it out our stockpile and giving it to Taiwan. They were buying it. Now Biden passed a bill for $10 billion for Taiwan to be armed pretty much to a T. So to in the face of China's threats. So you got Taiwan with this big $10 billion budget of weaponry that they need to get out within the next couple of years. And it looks like the United States is speeding it up now, more than likely because they know that China's going to attack a lot sooner than later. They like to put y'all head out there and say, oh, they're going to attack in 2027. No, they put out the warning that they can attack this year, they can attack next year, they can attack anytime between now and 2025. So don't get that notion that, oh, yeah, I got all the way to 2027 to wait for this because we still have a war with Russia, man. If the war with Russia breaks off, the war with China is going to break off. It's just common sense. If the United States is occupied with Russia and Europe and helping Europe, China's going to go after Taiwan. North Korea is going to go after South Korea. Israel's going to go after Iran. All hell's going to break loose. The ECOWAS in Africa is already talking about invading Niger, even though, or wait, sorry, I have been pronouncing it wrong. It's Niger, or Niger, something like that. Niger. It was like a J. It's like a J like ending to it. But I've heard him pronouncing it yesterday. But ECOWAS is talking about going into Niger. So I'm like, wow, this is really starting to brew off. And you got Mali and Burkina Faso, all of them on the same side over there. You have Putin warning that if they do jump into this war, it's going to be all hell in Africa, pretty much World War Africa. Just like World War III is going on right now. Nobody still don't believe World War III is going on. You hear another war, oh, just another war breaking out. Oh, a war over here in Africa. Oh, a war over here in the Middle East. Oh, a war over here in Europe. Oh, wait, Europe, Asia, Middle East. Oh, it's World War III. Who would have known? Yeah, we're in World War III, bro. I mean, I hate to say it, but if you believe we're in the preparation point, we still are. If you don't believe we're in the fighting phase yet, that's your belief. I mean, we're not really in the fighting phase yet. We're more like a saboteur, undercover type of World War III, shadow war type World War III right now. But would it become a publicized? If it does become public, then you'll know it's too late. I'm just gonna say it like that. So while it's still a shadow war, get your preparations in order. Get water, get potassium iodide, get filters, life straws, lights, flashlights, get camping gear, tents, Get yourself a medical kit with rubbing alcohol, with different type of herbs or medicines that can help you. If you are diabetic, stock up on insulin or something that could replace insulin for you, for your body to fight, you know, to kind of help you out with that. I know there's, damn, I just got told what it was, but I know there's a natural way for insulin to try to for the body to try to produce insulin again, but it's there, it's there, it's bad, it's going to get worse. We only got a little bit of time, and I'm telling you guys this now. That's why I hurry up and rush this YouTube live, because if the United States is on high alert and army units are starting to activate like for real on a real level, then we need to start getting ready here, because now the agenda is getting ready to be unfolded. Whether you believe the agenda is World War III or Project Blue Beam alien invasion or a real alien invasion, or, you know, the rapture coming, angels and demons coming from, you know, from their dimension uh, to grab the people or to terrorize. I ain't talking about angels terrorizing. I'm talking about angels grabbing the people, but demons terrorizing civilization. If y'all believe that, the demons are already here. If you believe that, you know, I have a lot of I'm an open-minded individual, so I think of everything. I'm sorry. I think of everything, man. Everything is in my head right now, like what could go on. I already think the demons are possessing our government, or therefore aliens, whatever, are already in our government and is manipulating a lot of this shit that's going on. I believe half our government ain't even real right now, to be honest. But that's my belief. That don't mean you got to believe the same thing I do. That's just the information that I put out there for, you know, open thinkers, people that can handle it. Um, Whew. On that note, we have Maui, direct energy weapon getting used out there, you know? Direct energy weapons being used on the world stage. What can go bad with that? Well, you see, people are waking up, and this is why they want to get rid of TikTok. This is why they want to get rid of YouTube. This is why they want to get rid of social media, because people are waking up. They not stupid, bro. They like, hold on. You telling me 3 fires started in Hawaii in 3 different areas? Bullshit. Get out of here with that mess. Dude, we know y'all started it. And if it wasn't y'all, then we know China started it, because China was the one that scanned the fucking island. Like, come on, dude. Just a couple months ago, they scanned the island with green lasers, with green scanning lasers. So they most likely, if it wasn't the United States, then it was most likely them. They're the culprit. I mean, they're the culprit in everything right now. In our grid, in our military camp, they're spying on us. They're in all our university. I mean, yeah, in our universities. They have police stations in how many fucking countries? Like, dude, they're smart and they're preparing for war. So of course they're going to try to burn down our shit. But if it wasn't China, there was definitely United States, because United States. I do know Hawaii is supposed to be a ground or a testing ground of natural energy, or some kind of new thing that they're trying to promote. And I know Canada is supposed to be big on electric cars. They're supposed to be making new areas so they can start charging electric cars up there, making electric car stations, making more electric cars and shit. So all this is strategic, or some kind of planning. So you can pretty much blame your government or adversary for that. Depends which one you believe in. Okay, what's the other big thing people are talking about? California. I need to talk about California. People in California, don't blow this off, man. If it's really about to get bad in California, hey, at least y'all getting some rain. But hurricanes, I really like, when I heard on TikTok that there was going to be a hurricane in California, it kind of just, I was like a robot, bro. I malfunctioned for a second. I was like, did you say hurricane in California? You ain't talk about Florida, bro. You ain't talk about North Carolina. You said Cali. Oh, and I thought I just had this brain surge in my head, like, when have I ever heard of a hurricane hitting California? Like, when have I ever? And like the California love song started playing in my head, and I'm like thinking of all the music videos. Like, was there ever a music video with a hurricane in California? No, there wasn't. Was there ever a movie? Nah, not really. Wow. This just came out of nowhere. Hurricane in Cali. Okay, guess that's a new thing. West Coast hurricanes. Cool. No longer cyclones. Great. Oh, boy. Or they're just modifying the weapon. I mean, they're modifying the weather. Come on, dude. They're fucking feeding the clouds. Cloud seeding. What was that freaking movie? Ecosystem or something like that, or Exostorm, something like that, with the movie about the government controlling the weather and all that mess. We know that's a thing. They've used weather warfare in the past where you remember that huge tornado that hit China, that you've seen the freaking videos of Chinese men flying on cars and shit, boom, and then flying off and shit. Like, I'm like, oh shit. And they called that piece of HARP. They said that was HARP at that time too, and that's when it really started coming on the public stage. It's been on the public stage for years that they control the weather, but some people believe and some people don't. But then after that, we got hit back to back. I think that was last year, or maybe it was the year before. I remember when the first hurricane hit, then another hurricane came, then a third hurricane came. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I know it's hurricane season, but hurricane season don't look like this. No hurricane just forms and a hurricane form right behind it, then another hurricane form right behind it. Like, what kind of targeted shit was this? Oh man, this is wild, man. We really are in bad times. I think it's going to go down before the election too. I can at least agree with that with you guys. Even politicians are jumping into this and saying we're not going to make it to the elections. That we're not going to make it to the election. Sorry, I know it froze out. My phone's going back from 10% to. I'm just trying to keep it on the charger, but yeah. I don't think we're going to make it to the elections either. I think either a false flag's going to happen, or they're going to make some kind of excuse, or they're going to just declare war. They don't even need to make an excuse. They just need to declare war on Russia and China, and that's it. They can put you on martial law, lockdown, or whatever they want. You can look it up. All they have to do is go to war with Russia or China. Just individually, not together. Together, that's just worse, but individually, that's enough of an emergency for the United States to shut down. We'd have to shut down a lot. We'd have to watch our country. We'd have to watch a lot of our citizens, making sure they're not spies for these countries and all that. So Biden would have the green light to declare martial law, give our country over to the military, and we'd have horrible rules, and you don't follow them, you're most likely gonna get popped. That's just how it is. I mean, martial law. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those. But yeah, that's another one that I've been thinking about. Like, yeah, martial law is literally around the corner too. If they announce this war, I'm just wondering what they're going to do. They're so secretive. They're like, no, Russia's not changing their nuclear posture. We have nothing to worry about with Russia, but you're over here holding nuclear drills, airburst drills, getting ready for our grid to be shut down and shit. And you got all the other public like, oh yeah, they're just doing these drills, guys. It's okay. It's daily routine or weekly routine or monthly routine or something. Like, come on, dude. No, it's not. No, it's not. When they announcing it back to back like this, oh, we hold this drill in Philadelphia. We're holding these drills in North Carolina. We're holding these drills, these nuclear radiological drills in Texas. We're holding these drills over here in Cali. We also got these drills going on in Arizona, all targeted at some kind of adversary or some kind of adversary's attacks on our grid or our country. That is scary. That is super scary. So there's P8s are planes that surveil. I think they're like they can surveil subs and stuff too. But yeah, P8s, they're like surveillance planes. They usually stay off the coast of Florida, or they're up there in Washington. They always watch around Washington too, because there's a big port up there. They're used in California. I noticed they're there. And some just different parts of the United States. But yeah. Yes. Oh no, don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. We all learn something every day. Don't make you. People don't. A lot of people don't know about planes, man. A lot of people. So don't ever be embarrassed about that. Just love to learn. Just love to learn. But yes, yeah, that's what those are. Uh, let's see. Do I have anything else that I need to let out to you guys? I'm trying to let it all out at once. Anything. Ukraine. What's going on with Ukraine? Nuclear power plant. We just had a little radioactive leak. I didn't get to talk about that too much on TikTok. I did a little bit, but not like as much as I should have. That it contaminated some of the equipment and stuff. I guess that was going through Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, at least reported by KLW. I haven't actually seen a report of anything being contaminated, but I did see that there was a water or steam leak in the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant. So I can confirm that there was a leak and that there was, you know, some kind of well, I don't want to say radioactive wastewater, but there was a water leak, which was wastewater, whatever. um, they are putting Unit 6 into hot shutdown. They don't know how that's going to go yet. And if things do pretty much go bad there, we'll figure out probably in a little bit of time. There's been reports of other leaks too. I know Chernobyl's having problems. Some weird shit's going on with Chernobyl. Their nuclear level is like through the freaking roof right now. And people are wondering why. Like, they're like, dude, we haven't heard of Chernobyl since the beginning of the war. So why is it becoming a factor again now? And I said, everything that happened before that they were like, oh, this could happen, oh, Chernobyl could blow up, all that stuff can still happen. Shit, Zaporizhia don't need to blow up for NATO to step in. It could be another nuclear power plant. Y'all think the Zaporizhia is the only one in Ukraine and Chernobyl's the only other one in Ukraine? There's others that could blow up and cause a radioactive problem. It's not just Chernobyl and Zaporizhia. I know there's one a little close to Kiev. I know they have like one by Lviv. I don't know the name of their nuclear power plants, but I remember Medvedev saying if Ukraine attacked their nuclear power plant, that they were going to attack Ukraine's Zaporizhia and two other power plants. I'm like, two other? And he didn't name Chernobyl. He named two other power plants, nuclear power plants. I'm like, oh boy, that ain't good. Um, yeah, it's a bad time, friends. It's a really, really bad time, man. Get your life in order, man. If you're doing bad stuff out there, you might want to get it right. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not your dad. I'm not your mom. I am just here to guide people and, kind of warn them of what's to come. But if if I were you, I would change some things around for real right now. Start living your life, getting closer with your family, start really taking life serious and not blowing it off because life's too short to blow it off anymore. That might have been a thing when I was younger. I blew all these years off, man. What am I? The last thing I remember consistently was being a 20-year-old boy, 21-year-old boy, and then all the years after that, flew, flew. They flew so fast, it wasn't even funny, bro. It flew so fast. I'm like, whoa. Okay, I went from 20 to 28. Okay, guess I'm here. What's up, guys? Oh man, what the hell? Kosovo and Serbia still having problems, guys. They're trying to work out. I really just think all these are going to brew off at the same time when there's nobody to tell anybody to calm down because they're having a bad mishap themselves. So specifically Russia, China, and the United States. As soon as they start fighting, all these countries that are saying, "Oh, calm down," or "We're gonna do this," and I'm like, "Well, what you gonna do now? Y'all all three stuck in a war. You can't do nothing to us now. We can do what we want. Serbia, we take it back Kosovo." Like, yeah, they're gonna do whatever they want, bro. So, Azerbaijan and Armenia, they're literally just waiting to fight. They're literally like testing each other at least 2 times, 3 times a week, firing over each other's borders and shit. India and Pakistan already threatened each other with nuclear war earlier this year. I know their relations ain't the best. They're trying to get their relations together, but it's just complications. Water shortage causes wars. If you got a water shortage and you got territory that has a bunch of water, or that that's sitting there with a bunch of water, then both sides are over there. Well, we having water problems. Oh, you having water? Well, no, that's our area. Oh, no, that's not your area. That's our area. We claimed it first. No, that's our area of water. That starts to brew off into wars too. So it's a lot. It's a lot, man. For real, it's a lot. Um, China and India still preparing for war with each other. This is an awkward situation because both in BRICS are trying to show a unified front against the United States dollar. India ain't really making moves to drop the U.S. dollar, even though they're backing out of that rice. Yeah, y'all better get that rice while y'all can, because that rice is about to go through the fucking roof. But anyways, even though they're not really wanting to drop the U.S. dollar and all that, they still want some close ties with the United States. They are eyeing China. Um, well, China's eyeing them, I should say. And I don't know how that one's going to go. I don't know if India's going to just switch over to Russia and China's side. I know they're already on Russia's side, but I don't know if they're going to just switch over to China's side, or if they're going to stay with the United States, because we kind of need them for a Chinese war. They got that other front that they can get China to move to, and then we would have them in the Pacific Ocean. So China would be faced with a two-front war, well, multiple front war, because you still got Japan that's getting long-range missiles to attack China, and you still got the Philippines that's getting ready and getting bases for us to get ready for a war with China. You still have Okinawa right there, right by Taiwan. You still have Guam that's building up the most air defense systems ever to make sure they're the most protected island, I guess. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on right now with that too. So and Russia in the Pacific Ocean and in the North Sea. That's another. I guess we'll call this chapter 6. Russia's North Sea problem. So if y'all don't know what's going on with the North Sea, there's a big trade race going on up there right now. Their ice is starting to melt, so now countries are trying to rush out icebreakers to go up there and either claim land or claim, some parts of the sea, or they're going to start taking some of the resources up there, because there's a lot of resources that's starting to become available up in the north. So the United States is rushing up there. Russia and China are rushing up there right now. NATO's been holding drills up there. The UK is trying to make missions up there. They're trying to find ways. Even Canada's involved in this one. Canada's like, nah, bro, you ain't about to just take all this. But this is why there's been frequent patrols of Russian vessels by Alaska. It's pretty normal, but not in this era. We're in a new era of normal. So I have to always put that out there, guys. We're not in the same world we was in a couple years ago, where, you know, flying into someone's airspace was a daily routine. Flying in someone's airspace today could get your jet shot down, like in a heartbeat. If your fighter shot down, whatever. They're not playing anymore. They're on high alert. Countries are on heightened alert. So you have to take these moves seriously now. I just gotta let y'all know, man. But Putin has said we're in a new multipolar world. Biden has said we're in a new dangerous world. Jens Stoltenberg say we're in a dangerous world. The doomsday scientists say we're at the end of the world. So I guess we're somewhere, man. Either way, they're putting out a sign. Something big is about to happen. It don't have to be nuclear warfare. It could be. It don't have to be a invasion. It could be. It don't have to be the financial collapse of every country, which would bring us to war anyway. But it could be. But all this is tying together. Economies are breaking. Banks are closing. People are losing money. People are starving. People are homeless. Prices are going up. Gas is not going to go down. So just want to let y'all know. We cool. Yes, get seeds. Yes. Yes, you can. You can grow indoors. Depends on what you're growing, but yes, some things can grow indoors for sure. Get them seeds, bro. Get them seeds. Those gonna be your best friends. Don't go eating them. Don't go all crazy, man. This is all I got left. No, you try to grow them, bro. Be patient. I promise you, it might be worth it. If you don't know how to grow them, then I guess do what you got to do. But oh man, an EMP alone will cause mayhem. Yep, they said that 90% of the United States would die from an EMP attack. Not just for the first day. That's not what I'm talking about. For the long haul, because people don't know how to survive without power. There's a lot of people that do. I ain't gonna say a lot because there's a lot of people in the United States. So there are people that know how to survive without power, but there's a lot of people that don't, that are so fixated on modern day technology that they would not know how to power or how to survive on that. So yeah, just bad, just bad. If it's imagine planes falling out of the sky, it has. Yeah, that would be crazy too. That would be crazy too. I ain't think. I mean, I thought about that when I looked at the flight radar. We used to talk about. We just laugh at it. Like, what if an EMP just went off right now and all these planes just started falling down? I'm just, that's just something to think about. But, bro, like literally, if an EMP happened on the United States, literally every plane, it's gonna be raining planes, bro. It's literally gonna be raining planes. That's gonna be that's gonna be ugly. Yep, learn how to start fires to clean your water. I like that. Yes. Definitely start fires. That should be the biggest thing that's gonna be your survival, bro. If it's too cold, you're gonna need to make a fire or something. Learn how to make a fire. Start a fire. It's easy, basic ways to do it. Real life situation is a lot different than YouTube. You ain't gonna just do a couple flicks and pew, pew. Ooh, I made a fire. No, no, no. You got a lot of steps that you need to take in order to actually make a fire. That's not based off of gas or dropping gasoline on it or dropping some kind of fluid on it or anything like that. I'll make it easy. If you run out of that fluid, you're going to need to start that fire. So, and I moved out of New York City a couple years ago for safety. Now it's really boiling all over the world. Yeah, it really is. Heads up, the troops are here. I don't gotta censor myself for YouTube. The troops are here. Chinese troops are in the United States as we speak, building up more and more as we prepare for war with China. It's been said by our own government and all that. So I just wanna make sure y'all know that. I got your message. I'm just not trying to expose you, but I did get your message. Um, oh damn it. But uh, yeah, it's a lot going on. Blood sucking Chinese troops coming through our border. Russian troops coming through our border. Um, yeah, we they're here. They're here. If you believe they're not here, then you are super sleep because they have announced it all over our government. It's been on DOD. It's been on the news now. China and Russia are here. Even Iran. Even Iran. Remember, Iranians were getting arrested at the border too and sent away. So that means that some have snuck in and got away with it too. So just remember, they are here. They said the first day we go to war, these guys go get activated. So that means the first day of war, I'm thinking they're going to shut down that power. I think they've been sabotaging our trains. Yeah, very possible. You know, I'm so open-minded. I always think of terrorist groups possibly entering our country too, or mercenaries like Wagner or something like that. Could Wagner enter the United States if they piss them off and start sabotaging shit? They don't even got to say, hey, we're at war with the United States, but just start sabotaging shit. Or, you know, these groups in Africa that we're starting to start wars with, could they just send people over here? We have a lot of Africans in this country, and just start sabotaging shit, shooting up shit, you know, just all types of shit. You just think it's an everyday American thing because that's what happens in America. Nicaragua, Cuba, could they send people in here? They have been. They have been. To cause mayhem, yeah. Honduras, who just went to China's side, they can send people in here, cause mayhem. Where else? North Korea has been sending people in here, and North Korea is way on the other side of the sea. So we literally, or like, we're literally packed with who knows what, and we don't know how many, like at all. These guys are just chilling, chilling. As soon as they're activated, they're everywhere. Every side street, every fucking uh, place downtown. Like it would be horrible. It would be horrible. So I suggest getting yourself a firearm. I suggest getting yourself a couple knives. I don't even care. Get yourself a sword. Just get something to protect yourself, like for real. Like there not a lot of people are like out here promoting this right now. They're trying to promote, oh, get rid of your guns. Everyone's shooting. Yeah, that's what they want you to do. That's exactly what they want you to do. Get rid of your guns so you have no way to protect yourself when they turn their backs on you. So yeah, don't do that. Unless you really feel like you're mentally unfit to hold a gun, then I'm not going to tell you what to do. That's your own characteristic. But if you are mentally able to protect yourself and you are responsibly able to use a gun, get yourself a fucking gun. I'm just going to tell you. Get yourself or keep it. If you got one, keep it. Stock up. Get whatever you need to do now. Because that's going to disappear pretty soon, too. Once people really know what's going on. What else? What else do I want to go at? I mean, the White House is having coke parties. I guess you guys can go over there. They find them, you know, bags of cocaine outside the White House. So it doesn't surprise me. I mean, last year they tried to legalize crack pipes. Oh yeah, they did actually. They did legalize crack pipes last year. Actually, they gave them away for free. Hey, everybody, you all get your free crack. Boy, just what world are we living in, bro? I can't even listen to rap music no more. I can't no more, man. I keep trying. These old school peeps are trying to save it. I can't even listen to rap no more, man. I can't get on this kuka da buka da duka da tika pa koko ha ho. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? Are we in kindergarten? Are we in like grown ass men now? Like, what the hell are you saying? Or it's FBs and F girls and or F men, and you know it's not the same as it used to be, man. I miss the love and soul that used to be the love and soul that used to be put into music, man. I can't stand music these days. Like it's so disrespectful to our society, and it's literally men and women degrading each other. I can't. I'm a loving dude. I love women. I love my friends. You know, the ones that I do have. So I'm not gonna just sit here on a track and go bashing everybody that so they can bash each other. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you heard what he said on the radio. Yeah, fuck you. You do that every day. Well, fuck you. You do this every like it's literally a divided thing, man. Oh man. Excuse my language on here. Look, I try to censor myself. I got a potty mouth. I'm sorry for the people that come over on the Christian side. I'm sorry for those that come from off grids lives and stuff. But yeah, I'm a potty mouth. I'm sorry, man. I'm a potty mouth. Whew. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just here to warn you guys. Just get ready, man. Trying to make sure I got everything out, because I know as soon as I get on TikTok, I'm like, oh dang, I forgot to talk about this. Oh dang, I forgot to talk about that. Oh dang, I forgot about talking about this. I just wanted to point stuff out. We're going to war, guys. It's no longer. I've been saying this for a while, guys. It's no longer a if, it is a when. We are going to war. We are most likely in it already, and they're just being quiet, hush hush, and building up behind the scenes. So get your houses in order. If you don't take the warning from anybody else, please take it from me. If you don't take it from me, take it from Canadian Prepper, take it from Dabu7, take it from all these other creators that's trying to help you guys. Take it from the pool, the War Deadpool, take it from News Update for Real. All these guys are trying to help you guys get this out here, and I'm gonna continue to shout these guys out. New York Prepper as well. New York Prepper is a very good channel. I would suggest following him. He's always on top of this stuff. I always do all these. I need to start doing my introductions with shout outs to these channels so people can go to this, because I don't know how many people actually stay until the end of the live to hear, you know, who to go look. Off Grid Farming with Paula Adrian, they're another really good channel as well. I haven't really been over there in a little while, and I need to go stop by and see one of their lives. Maybe I'll check one out today. But yeah, it's that time, guys, for real. So get your shit in order. Yeah, Canadian Prepper. I saw that yesterday. He said, we are fucked. I was like, oh, dude, I don't think I ever heard you say fuck with that much that much bass in your voice, bro. Hold on, Canadian Prepper. All right, I see what's going on here. He said, you know it's getting bad when people like me start cussing on the channel. Oh, man. It's ridiculous, man. So, yeah, just the times that we're in, man. Hey, yeah, man. Y'all know I love y'all. I'm here for you guys. I want to start being more active on YouTube, but I need to schedule my shit. I've been going through a lot of real life stuff going on. It's going to get worse as things get worse. So I'm just trying to get used to it and get used to adapting to this new way of pretty much everything collapsing at once. Like literally, my life is literally collapsing right in front of my eyes right now. And TikTok's been helping me, and I'm really grateful for TikTok and really grateful for my community. You guys are amazing. You guys are a lifesaver for real. But yeah, like things have been collapsing in front of me, and I'm just trying to do, you know, better, do what I can to survive and keep you guys updated at the same time. So if I ever take a little break, don't ever think I'm ditching out on you guys. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just probably going through something, and something's like, but even then, if something horrible is happening and I think that something's about to break off, I would even still go there. I would still go and talk to you guys about it. So don't think that I would ditch out just because I'm having an emotional day. No. If something bad happens, I'm on there, bro. I'll be on there crying and do whatever I need to do. God, the nuke's in the sky. Like I'm telling you guys, I'll be there. I'm gonna be there, man. But when you're doing good, the wicked one, he tries even harder to bring you down, and I know that's what he's doing with me. He's trying to break me right now, and I'm not going to be broken. He's not going to break me, like, at all. You know, you can reach out to any of us anytime on a personal level. Thank you guys. I try not to. I suck at telling my feelings. Just, you know, when society tells you men don't have feelings and that men need to hold it in, and you know the world kind of thinks of a man as a weakling when he does release his feelings, it makes a man just hold his feelings back. So I just like, yeah, it's cool, but I do need to reach out more. Just dealing with too much, I guess you could say. But on that note, I love you guys, man. Thank y'all for coming through. If y'all stayed this long, I guess I could take questions on here. I don't mind taking questions. We could take questions. Yeah, let's take some questions real quick. What y'all got? Nah, no judgment here. Love you. Thank you. Stay strong and endure till the end. Facts. I think men are stronger when they talk about feelings. Yeah, some push right through there. We love all y'all as well. Thank you. Thank you. What is winter looking like? Well, it's probably another dark winter. Probably. You remind me of the radio guy from 2012. He was reporting while Yellowstone blew. Oh, hey man, I ain't crazy, crazy. No. Actually, I can't even say he was crazy because he was right. It blew. It did. He did. It blew in that movie, so I can't even say it was crazy. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's going to happen. It's going to blow. Yeah, from 2012. That's funny. Oh man, that's not true. Your feelings is your feelings, son. Thank you, thank you. I want to know how you cope with the United States current, uh, USA's current overall condition. um, I mean, we just, to be honest, over here, it's just so bad. We just go with the flow, man. It's nothing else that people can really do no more. Like, we just literally got to go with the flow. They taught us this peaceful way of life and shit, and they never really taught us the dark side. So the ones that have lived through the dark side pretty much knows what to expect and is ready for it. But those that have not been to the dark side or ever had a struggle in their life, they're about to have a wake up call that they've never seen before in their life. Yeah, we just kind of go with the flow over here, man. Do you think there's any way to separate the Chinese and Russia militarily? Uh, Anything can happen. Anything can happen. China could literally um decide to be like, hey Russia, we're not gonna help you no more. We're not gonna buy this oil and gas. These guys can open a front that Russia and China have a border with each other. Anything could happen. Russia could accuse China of trying to spy on their military or copy their military or steal nuclear intelligence or something like that. The United States could, what would you call that? Instigate a war between the two too. But that doesn't mean that they're going to go to war and turn against each other. But I already suspect after they do whatever they're going to try to do with the United States, that they're going to probably turn against each other after that. I don't think they're going to be perfectly aligned forever. That just don't sound right to me. They got different interests. And, when you got that, you have some kind of arguments, you have some kind of disagreements, and you have scuffles. Let's see. India is not exporting any grain. That's 40% of supply. The math is not good. Yep. America is about to be done for. Nations are starting to turn against us, and I don't blame them. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. We've done some shady business in the past, and we've done shady stuff in wars, and it's catching up to us. Every sanction that we put on a person or a country or whatever is starting to come back on us. No country want to really do dealings with us. They're already trying to replace our dollar. Yeah, America is in a bad position right now. They're trying to show this dominance that they don't care. They always got someone to go to, but even the people that we go to are struggling. So, how much longer is America going to stay strong? Who knows? Ukraine is landlocked, so no food exports, and China has lost a large amount of their crops due to floods. Yeah, that's true. And I believe the first ship that got attacked was a ship that was supposed to go to China and deliver like 60. I don't remember if it was 60 tons of grain or 60. It was a bunch of tons of grain or grain, and China never brought anything on it. They never brought anything up. They haven't even talked about the Black Sea blockade or anything that Russia's doing right now. So I think China's really just trying to play this neutral card. They try to see who's going to be the dominant one, and that's the side they're going to pick. And I think they're leaning towards Russia because Russia's showing that they are willing to aggressively um, enforce their beliefs wherever it goes. And I'm not saying they're forcefully enforcing their beliefs on Ukraine, but what I mean is countries go for the person that is matching up with their actions. They don't go for the person that's going to promise here and sit back and wait for other countries to fight the battles. They like the country that's going to stand up, go into it. They said Russia said they were going to invade Ukraine. They're going to take out the Nazis. They went into Ukraine. They're taking out whatever they're taking out. I'm not going to say it's the Nazis or whatever, but I do know the history of Ukraine. But I know the history of Russia too, so I'm not even going to go on that. But this is where this is where countries look. Since China's looking to Taiwan, they're like, oh, yeah, we can use a partner like Russia to, distract the enemy. I know they wouldn't back down. They're not pussies. They're not scared. They're ready for battle. And same with the other side. So yeah, they don't stand down. I like that, DG. They don't stand down. They don't want nobody that's gonna stand down. Domestic question: who will go to jail first, Biden or Trump? Oh. They always get me to politics, bro. I'll be trying to stay away. I'll try to stay away. um, dang. Uh, I don't want to get on this because then I gotta expose the two, and I don't want to do that, man. I really don't. I don't want the hate on here. I'm a neutral party. Who I think gonna go to jail first? Oh, I don't even know if either even goes to jail, man. They're getting all these charges, and I don't know, man. I don't know if Trump's gonna go to jail. I think he might find a way out of this. I think the Republicans got his back. But if you want to, I mean, he was arrested first. He was arrested first. Even though Hunter, he got arrested. Biden won't be arrested because he's president. So they're going to try to find every way to have Biden's back. He got the best legal team and everything right now. So they're not even going to try to touch Biden yet. He get out of office, then he probably going to die in a cell or something. I don't know. I know he got history of stuff too. But yeah, as far as these guys, uh, if they don't postpone the trial and they end up charging Trump, he could do some time. I don't think he's going to do a lot of time. I think the Republicans are going to get him out. But from what I hear, he's using this case for his advantage. He's using this case to open up the election case that he's been trying to open up for a while. So I think Trump has a plan, to be honest. I think he's about to use these court hearings as a part to finally show the evidence that he had for election fraud or something like that. Not saying there was election fraud, but just saying this could work in his favor and that he could finally present his case. And if he actually does have, real intelligence or real proof that it was hacked, or not hacked, but that it was rigged or whatever, then he most likely. Oh, I don't know what happens at that point. Is it too late for him to wait? What happens at that point? I kind of want to know. If he presents this in court, he gives all the evidence because they have a hearing for his election, his 2020 election thing, for him trying to change the results. So if he has proof and he's able to show the judge all this proof, what happens if he is seen to be the credible president? Do they have to put him back in? Do he get 4 years still? Or what happens? Do we just finish the term of Biden? That would be weird. Damn. Oh man. But not saying that's gonna happen. That's just, I know that's the plan that's being put around right now. That he'll yeah, nothing. They'll sit on their hands. Oh, then America needs to stand up. Now, I'm not for either party, but if they openly admit that it was rigged and Americans still don't do nothing, and think that this process is natural and cool, then we're kind of screwed. We're kind of screwed, but I have faith in America on this one. The reason I have faith is because they seem to go into things that I guess benefit them, and there's a lot of Trump supporters. So if it came out that it was rigged, then yeah, America's gonna stand up. I honestly do. Um, I think that it's gonna be all hell here for real. Now Biden, I really don't want to talk about Biden. Um, I really, just because I don't like him, so I'm going to go into a lot more deep detail of things I don't like. So I really just don't want to go into deep detail on Biden because my Biden supporters would hate me. So I'm just going to say, oh shit. Um, he got things on his back, man. He got a long list of shit that can come out on him too, man. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Some of it makes me sick, and some of it just makes you think about these guys that we have in office sometimes. I I've seen pictures that I wish I've never seen. Seen pictures of the Epstein Island. I've seen all the politicians that were there, and I happen to seen the president of the United States at a picture, with uh, just there's a reason I don't like Biden though. Let's just put it there. Let's just put it there, man. There's some deep shit out there. You guys already know about pizza parties. Y'all already know about the trafficking. You guys already know about the dirty stuff that's behind the scenes. I don't know why Americans ignore it. It ain't just him. It's a lot of our politicians in on this shit. Um, and it's going to catch up to them. It's going to catch up to them. That's all I really got to say on that. Jeet. Yes. No, I didn't. No, I didn't yet. I did not eat yet. No. Oh, man. Oh, Hunter Biden. I could go after Hunter. Fuck yeah, I can go after Hunter. That man. I honestly believe that man fucked his. Never mind. I believe that man did some stuff with them girls, bro. With his daughters. I really do. I really do. The picture that I saw with all four of the feet on them and one of the feet's on his private and stuff, and I'm like, hold on, dude, those are your daughters, bro. Like, whoa. Yeah, dude's weird, man. Dude's weird. And when you're on drugs, you do weird stuff, man. Like, that's no. 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 I don't fuck with Hunter either. What do you think will happen in November? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. We gonna have to wait and see. I know we gonna have a lot that happen before the other election, or the election that's coming up. I hope Ohio legalizes marijuana this year. For the pro smokers out there, that would be awesome. I hope everybody gets what they get on whatever they vote for. Um, what do you think about the future of NATO? I think NATO's going to fall apart someday. Maybe sooner than later. But yeah, I think NATO's going to probably fall apart. I don't think NATO's going to be a permanent thing. Countries are already thinking it's a bad idea and talking about going to BRICS. You can't be in BRICS and NATO at the same time. I mean, you probably could, but that's not a good look at all. And I know Turkey applied for the BRICS. I wouldn't be surprised if Hungary applied for the BRICS too. So yeah, that's wild. Wait, it's still illegal in Ohio. We have medically, like I'm a medically That's why I smoke a lot. I'm medically approved. It's legal medically, but it's illegal recreationally. Oh no. Nobody's being put in jail for it no more. No. They took that out. That part. I mean, you got to have a lot to go to jail for it, or you got to be on probation or something like that. But yeah, they're still criminalizing it, but they're like more putting fines out now and stuff for people. They're not really like locking people up for it and stuff no more. So that's at least a good thing. I'm like, dude, it's a natural. I'm like, dude, it's a freaking natural medicine, bro. Why, how y'all gonna come after something that somebody want to use to calm their day down, or to fucking laugh at something, or to eat more when they have eating problems, or to help with their cancer? Because even weed can help you with cancer a little bit. They said it had some uh, anti-canceristic features or some shit like that. But yeah, like how y'all gonna go after that? But you let people drink alcohol that kills them every day. I mean, even though I drink too, but you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. So much judgment, man, for no reason, man. But you know, I let me tell y'all something. So out here, out in this area, they have a program. There's this program called NeoCap. And this is the biggest scam ever. I'm going to tell you why it's the biggest scam ever. So this program supposed to help people with drug addictions, right? But the judge that owns it sells drugs. Like literally, she sells drugs to the cops. She sells drugs to the peeps. I can't expose the judge, but yeah, she sells drugs. So you are telling me you sell drugs, you go on a stand every day, you sentence people to years in prison for using methamphetamines, for using heroin, for using all these, different drugs that you sell. And you want to know the worst part about this? Every person that goes to NeoCap, she gets $2,000. $2,000 each person. They got to stay there at least 3 months. She gets $2,000. That's a fucking ripoff. That's effed up. That's effed up. I need to watch myself now because I live in the county that I'm talking about, but I gotta really watch myself. That's why I'm not trying to put names or nothing. I'm just kind of subliminally putting it out there. But dang, man. Charging people with DUIs. Our judge a couple years ago got a DUI. And she's still charging people with DUI. So yeah, you get a DUI. It's bad to drink and drive. Didn't you do it? Go to jail. That's not the point. Like really, you can't be that sensitive if you did it, and you're probably still doing it because you don't just go overnight and be like, I'm not gonna drink and drive no more because I just got put to jail and now the whole county knows. Like, come on, dog. No, this is corrupt. So it lets me think on that level, if judges are selling the cops, cops are probably getting whatever they. If they're real cops, they're probably actually putting that shit up. And if they're working with the judge, they're possibly likely giving that shit to her. If they're doing that big of a business on this stage, it's so fucked. It's so fucked. I hate getting into the drug stuff because it's really messed up how the system is. All right. What else? What else can we get into, man? Trafficking? Sounds of Freedom. You guys think that man was guilty? Or y'all think they trying to silence the man for bringing out or for supposedly funding the movie or something like that? Um, what y'all think? I don't know about that one, man. It's weird. It's a weird situation. Biggest bait. Good luck, Jay. It's been interesting as always. Thank you. They don't like being exposed. Nope, they don't. Hypocrite. Yep. I'm on the West Coast. Not all drugs need to be legal, but there's no point in continuing racial bias of illegal marijuana. Yeah, I agree. I have Endo. He didn't do anything. Yeah. That's where I was going. I honestly think they're I have to do more research on him before I speak on that. But I honestly don't think it is what it's being put out to be. There's always more to the story that they hide. Man, I want to know the quiet part of the story that they're hiding. That's what I want to know. Not the one that they're putting out for everybody to go after the man. I want to know the quiet part. But if there is no quiet part, then we'll see. Colorado, almost everything is legal. I heard. Power just went off. Y'all saw that too? Oh, that restarted. Am I still on live? Am I still on live? Hold on. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Sorry, the power went off for a second. It was like went off and went on, went off and went on. Oh, let me make sure this guy didn't cut nothing or something. Nah, it ain't him. That's weird. It's a nice day today. It's smoky, but it's a nice day. Okay, well, good thing I got my service on. This could have been worse. This could have been worse. Okay, internet's back on. Okay, everything's back good. Okay, okay, we good. You work out today? No, I have not worked out today. Well, I probably should, huh? Probably should. I need to keep these muscles up there. But no, I have not worked out today. All right. Anyways, guys. I might be delayed. I don't know if I'm going in and out. I can see this thing up here skipping. It's like skipping numbers. You should blog. You should make a blog of a day of your life. My life would probably go viral. Oh man. Man, if people see what I go through on a daily, that's wild. But yeah, my life is hectic, man. It's hectic. Especially, I need to stop promoting my TikTok stuff and YouTube stuff because when people see that you're up in your hundreds of thousands of followers or you up in 20,000 followers on YouTube, they start to think that you have all this money and people start to like hit you up only for that specific reason. Hey, how's your day doing? Hey, can I get like $50? The fuck? Like, and it's been happening so much this year. I'm not even playing when I tell people that I have no real friends. I only have a few real friends. I have my brother and I have someone that I've started talking to. But literally everyone else, they don't check on me. They don't do nothing. They just hit me up and say, hey, you got $20? Hey, you got $50? Hey, you got, I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious, bro? Are you serious? Like, no, not every big TikToker and YouTuber has a bunch of money. That's false. I even got a network or a net worth. And that's not making it even any better. People end up finding my net worth and they're like, dude, so you got $32,000? I'm like, no, I don't have $32,000. I wish. Shoot, I wish. Man. Yeah, it's ridiculous. uh, okay, internet's good again. All right. Everything's on. Yeah, man, that's where we're at, man. I had to give y'all a morning live. I'm going to save this. I don't think we talked about anything bad or anything like that. Everything's been pretty good. So yeah, let's I'm gonna save this. Uh Remember our golden rule: always love, unity, and peaceful life. On top of that's preparedness and awareness. Don't be scared, be prepared, and stay aware. People, wake up and get your houses in order and start taking these messages seriously, because one day we're not gonna. This is a privilege to be able to hear this, man, because they could be censoring us right now. And if the worst case scenario doesn't happen, be grateful that it didn't happen. That's just how it's supposed to be. We're here to prepare you guys, but we are not fortune tellers. We are just here to give you the news and tell you what is to come. So I love you guys, man. Y'all know that from the bottom of my heart. And I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for a while, man. So hopefully, I can't put that out here. I can't put that energy out there. But hopefully we'll be here for a while. I don't never know what happens tomorrow, man. But have a great day. I know y'all needed this. I needed this. I'll talk to you guys soon. See y'all over on TikTok. Peace.